back to the phones we go with Kim in Jackson, Mississippi. Hi there, Kim.
How you doing, Kim?
I'm good. Welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here. Listen, Kim, I'm in a bad digital relationship, but it's getting worse every day.
Oh.
I've been in Facebook jail more than I've been a free man on Facebook.
I'm in Facebook jail and I want to get out.
Well, I got an inbox text message from Tina Turner. She said, Kim, I know bad relationships. You're in one. Get out. Get out.
Talk about that.
Yeah, what it is, there's no way to get off of Facebook. You can basically deactivate your account. It's a 21-day process.
Right.
If any site that you've gone to, let's say I want to log into my local newspaper's website, and they say, well, you can log in using Facebook. Well, if I use that resets the clock.
Right, you're back.
Yeah, so you can't really deactivate them. You don't remember how many sites you've allowed your password to be an entrance for. So is there any shortcuts? Like I just read where there was a guy who had the shooting down there in Texas who was the perp, alleged perp. Mm-hmm. His Facebook account was immediately deleted. So who's doing that? And why can't I get that kind of service?
Well, that's a call to Mark Zuckerberg from local enforcement.
He's probably listening. So.
I always like. Do you remember that song, "The Hotel California"?
Right.
Okay.
You can check in, but you can never leave.
Exactly. You can check in, but you're never going to leave. So with Facebook, you're absolutely right. I mean, you can go through all the steps. You delete your account. They want 21 days, and then hopefully you'll be expunged from all their databases and their servers. But the moment you go back to a website and they say, would you like to log in with Facebook? And you say, yes. Okay, then you're back on Facebook.
Right.
What you can do is you can do it the long way is you can delete all your cache and your cookies, and so you have all your passwords, everything's all wiped out. Or there's a free download called C Cleaner. It's the letter C and then cleaner. Mm-hmm. And what that does is that will allow you to remove all these saved passwords and access in all of your browsers. Because if you're like most people, including myself, you've got Google Chrome you use for some things, right? You've got Safari, you've got Edge, maybe even using Opera, whatever it may be. And so so the C Cleaner will go in, it will remove all that. But it is, you're so right. I mean, it's so tempting just to click that login button, because then otherwise you have to create a whole new account, right?
Right.
And then you have to come up with yet another password, another thing to remember. But I will tell you, I've been against password managers pretty much my entire life. Mm-hmm. And recently we had a guy who worked for us, who after 7 years decided to take a new job that allowed him to travel, and I totally got that. And his name was Tim. Tim was like, you know what, Tim's this guy, Kim, I trusted him with all of my passwords. I mean, even my banking password.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so that's the type of guy, all right?
Right.
Okay,
right.
So Tim leaves, guess what? I've got to go change all my passwords. Okay, 153 accounts.
That's a day's journey.
Okay, let's talk about pulling out your hair, okay? Because you don't remember the password, so now you have to remember your first grade teacher's middle name. You're like and a haiku and all this other stuff. So we have a sponsor, and I'm just telling you this because this is my experience. We have a sponsor, and it's a totally free product called LastPass. So as you start creating these new accounts, and you want to have individual passwords for all of them, and because you're not going to rely on the Facebook login anymore, because let's just face it, I mean, it was like having crack. I mean, sure, we're just going to click that button, right?
Right.
And everything's going to be there. Well, it's not that way anymore. And so you really need to start taking these passwords. And as you start cutting off Facebook for your life, because I'll tell you, I did. Doesn't mean that the show doesn't have the official Facebook page. We have that. Facebook.com/Kim Komando. We've got hundreds of thousands of people who go there every single day. But my personal account I've canceled because I just felt like was just too much of a time waste. And now, and I'll tell you, it was almost like freedom getting rid of that thing. So try changing passwords, deleting everything with CCleaner. I'll put some links for you directly over at komando.com in that show picks button.